Hello everybody, Nine and does. How's everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. I've been watching a lot of this stuff about Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm just going to push this down a little bit. There's my hat. Look at that. Little bit of fun on a Sunday. There we go. How's that? It's been a few days, but Marjorie Taylor Greene has got the boot. That's right. Just saying. Now I was watching Midas Touch there, and one of their contributors, Troy from Tahoe, he had this little blurb on where Maggoty Trader was talking to Kimberly Guilfoyle. That's a pair, isn't it? And this is what she said. Maggoty says, we have to understand the enemy we're dealing with. Not dealing, but dealing. This isn't the party we should work with across the aisle, because you can't work with communists, you can't work with liars, and you can't work with cheaters. Everything she said in there is the Communist Handbook. Between them and fascists, that's what they say to people. Everybody else is lying and conniving except them. And if they can't play across the aisle, that means they want one party, and that's all. So that doesn't mean democracy. Democracy is what's good for one is good for all, but not according to them. So Maggoty Trader gets the boot. She doesn't want to work with liars. Can't imagine why. She's one of the biggest. She doesn't want to work with cheaters, but there she was, cheating on her husband 3 times, and the last one, just a few months ago there, she was screwing around with some reporter guy in Washington, and now apparently she's shacked up with him, so she's cheated. So she cheated both her family and her husband, and she made Perry look like a fool. George Santos, hope he gets alimony. But anyway, so how friggin' bad and disgusting do you have to be thrown out of the Chaos Caucus? I didn't even think that was possible. Like, you got Gosar there going on about all these friggin' white supremacists and all the rest of the stuff, drawing videos and little cartoons of hoping that AOC comes to some certain demise. Kept him around. How fucking disgusting do you have to be for them to throw you out? I mean, you're at least as good as liar as any one of them. And you can certainly go toe to 3 toes with them on shoving LGBTQ folks back in the closet. I mean, you're at least on equal footing there. You're on equal footing when it comes to women's abortion rights. Y'all have the same thing. Not voting for baby formula when there was a shortage. You didn't seem to care about women getting that. You voted against it. You voted against Medicare, medical care for homeless vets, cutting down clinics and everything else, over 3,000 throughout the country, cutting down all the clinics and stuff like that for vets. Voted against that. You voted against lunch programs at school for starving kids. How disgusting is that? You voted against seniors when they capped insulin at $35. You were against that. You voted against old people. My God. You voted against anyone that doesn't look like you, act like you, or pray like you. But you know who you're with? You're with all the white supremacists. That's who you agree with. That's right. Nick Fuentes. You go to those conventions and you come out on stage to rounding applause and you're just gobbling it right up. Yeah. That's who you're for. You're also for anybody that doesn't, you don't like those people that don't have Confederate coolers in their friggin' garage like you do. Right? You will basically tattooed your lips to the Mango Moose Knuckles ass, following him around from city to city, standing there clapping on the sideline like a poor pathetic puppy dog. That's what you look like. It's not a flattering look, Maggoty. It's just not. And have you noticed while you're sitting there watching him doing you're doing this? He walked right past you, zipped right past, didn't say hi, kiss my arse goodbye, nothing. Just left you standing there. And the Chaos Caucus is fine with multiply indicted friggin' George Santos. They're only keeping him around for the vote, but they're keeping him. He lied about his mother's own death. He stole money from a bedridden man that his mother was looking after while they were still in Brazil. I don't know if that was between drag queen gigs or not, but more power to drag queens. You should have stuck with that. Could have been pretty good. Let a homeless vet's dog die. Who does that? That's pretty disgusting, and they're keeping him over you. Ugh, Jim Bag Jockstrap never passes up an opportunity to blow off a subpoena like birthday candles there. Or pass the bar, just saying. He stood by and allowed at least 43 wrestlers under his supervision to be abused and didn't report it. Knew about it, but didn't say nothing. Looked the other way because that's what he does. He looks the other way, just saying, not reporting it. And now he's subpoenaed as a witness because 100 new cases have come through Ohio State University, and they know all about his dealings over there. So he's going to be called as a witness, and he's getting subpoenaed. Is he going to blow that off? I'm going to see that. Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz. Let your kids near him? Yeah, how about Matt Gaetz there? Daddy bought him out of his DUIs and stuff like that in Florida. Yeah, but he's good to talk about Hunter Biden's drug problems that he had. But he was a drunk. Driving drunk and everything else. Could have killed somebody. But no, they're keeping him even after he was accused of sex trafficking a 17-year-old. Go figure. And trying to pimp out his wife's sister at 18 years old to some of the old cronies on Capitol Hill. Yeah, they're keeping him, no. Lauren Boebert stood by and watched her husband abuse those boys for years, saying, oh no, they just had to do lots of exercise, like they were Navy SEALs or something. She let that all happen. She was allegedly an escort, and that's where Ted Cruz ponied up to her. In more ways than one, I'm thinking. She missed the debt ceiling vote, and by the looks of her, when she missed it, she was running up them stairs. She looked like she just crawled out of the back seat of an old pickup truck or something, just saying. And they booted you. Jesus, sweet suffering Jesus. They booted you. You think it has anything to do with you sucking up to Kevin McCarthy? You know he's only one vote away when he get the boot with you. What are the two of you going to do? You going to screw around on the new guy there? You know, your part-time drag queen boyfriend? He should do drag more often. At least he's having more fun than hanging out with you. But he's getting more publicity this way. He's getting little side gigs there at parades and whatnot. Right? But you and Kevin, you're both going to be gone. I'm just saying. I guess it just comes down to you not wanting to toe the Chaos Caucus party line. Kevin standing on the fence, just friggin' giving himself a big wedgie there with one leg on one side of the fence and one on the other, and he's kind of straddling it like that. You're both going to be gone. How stupid are you? Jesus, Maggoty. You have some friggin' respect for yourself, will you? You keep following these men around you think it's going to do you some good. They're not. They're not going to do you any good at all, for Christ's sakes. Have some self-respect. Have some self-respect, would you? You need to get down on your knees. And I'm not talking about other things. I'm talking you get down on your knees and you start doing some soul searching, girl. It is Sunday. Anyway, Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, be good to you. And please, subscribe to my channel, even with my goofy little hat. I love y'all. Naughty Nana. Mwah. Over and out.